happens naturally where two males will get together. Or females will become hyper feminine and go into puberty early and then develop cancer early. I mean, I was just reading what's all over the news, but they take it out of context, and it's clips of me out there on the web going, glowing monkeys. And it just shows how every attack against this radio show is a straw man. It's never real. And I'm not mad that I'm being attacked. That shows I'm having an effect. I'm mad for people that are so intellectually dishonest that they don't just lie to their viewers or readers. They believe their own lie. They're delusional. It's like saying sodium fluoride isn't bad for you, and you're a conspiracy theorist if you say it is bad for you. No, I'm telling the truth. And then what does that tell you? There it is. Baby male monkeys act more like female infants after BPA exposure in the womb. Environmental Health News. I mean, all I did was report, and then I've got all the Club of Rome UN documents where they don't care morally whether you're homosexual or heterosexual. It's not even a moral judgment. Okay? You know, for the sake of debate, being neutral on it, I was stating that they want that lifestyle, and that's why the government and media push it, so that you won't have children to reduce population. And you can pull up those documents. But see, it's just easier to say I'm a lunatic saying bisphenol A liner and fruit box packages is making boys feminine. Well, you know what it's doing to little girls? It's making them go into puberty at 7, and then their life cycle accelerates and they get breast cancer at 25. That's not a joke. Women having their breasts radiated and then chopped off isn't funny. You think burying young women is cute? You think it's cute the government's on record putting HIV in shots for gay men in the 1970s in New York and San Francisco? That's been declassified. You think that's funny? Think that's about bashing gay people? See, and they'll giggle and laugh while they're being murdered because it's fun just to laugh at Alex Jones. It's totally sick. It's totally and completely sick. That's a side issue. I just start thinking about everything they're doing to us. I mean, people need to understand that you are under attack, period. I'm going to do a video on this later for prisonplanet.tv members, and of course it'll be put out for everybody at YouTube. That's another complaint I get. I give members, so we can pay for this whole office, the show first, the radio's free, but the TV, the films in the highest quality, and then promote them for free for everybody else. And then they have paid trolls on the message board complaining that it's not free day one and that somebody who pays gets a higher quality version. Well, how do you think we're here? How do you think we operate? And again, I'm not mad that people criticize me. It's that they do it from a dishonest, mentally bankrupt, fraudulent level. I mean, how could somebody take the last 5 minutes of what I just said, warning women about breast cancer and ovarian cancer? I mean, it attacks all the major glands involved in reproduction, and then turn that into gay bashing when it has nothing to do with it. I was reporting what all the studies show. You feminize a male monkey or a dog or a Homo sapien sapien, that's what they then show proclivity to. And this isn't a game, folks. We've done the research. We know what we're talking about. But let me just briefly give you some of the real threats. Number one, genetic engineering. Open air cross species already spreading into other plants, other animals, just causing unbelievable havoc, generating mutated viruses, bacteria, superbugs, plagues that we can't even imagine. The government bioweapons labs creating airborne human mouse pox that kills, according to ABC News, 99% of whatever mammal species it's designed for. The government produced 8 years ago, the Australian and U.S. government, weaponized mouse pox and then released the recombinant DNA recipe on the internet. In fact, they won't believe that. Search engine the term. Mouse pox formula released by Australian University. That's a real threat, not carbon dioxide exhaled by humans. So I want to go over a few of the of the real threats, both controlled and uncontrolled. Some of this we can't control. But that ties into the biggest secret dealing with the New World Order. Stay with us. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Remember when I said you spell freedom F-O-O-D? It's really true. Legislation is in the process of restricting the growing and sharing of food. And a record number of Americans, over 43 million, depend on the government to feed themselves. Food prices are going up for Americans. Prices are going up, even for eFoodsDirect.com. This will require their first price increase in 3 years. The most important thing Americans can do for their own freedom and survival in these hardest of times is to get supplies of high-quality storable food. Because of the huge response to this buy 3 and get 1 free special, eFoodsDirect.com will continue this special until September 27th. Right now, you can buy 3 and get 1 free at the old prices. But move fast, because this offer ends September 27th. Call 1-800-409-5633 or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. That's 800-409-5633 or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com/Alex.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Gold. If you listen to the radio, watch TV, or surf the net, you're hearing about gold. Eventually you will ask yourself, is gold right for me? The answer might surprise you. We protect ourselves and our families from many things. Do you have medical insurance? Is your home insured? Do you carry life insurance? How about financial insurance? If you own gold, then the answer is yes. If you don't own gold, the question is, why don't you have financial insurance? We put our faith in things we trust. Do you trust the dollar? Do you trust the economy? Do you trust the government? Gold has always been something you can trust. For thousands of years, people have put their faith in gold. Where will you put your faith? Now is the time to protect yourself and your family. Call Midas Resources today at 1-800-686-2237, extension 242. 1-800-686-2237, extension 242, and ask for Jim Parker. Let me help you get started today. 1-800-686-2237, extension 242.
Attention gun owners. You're into guns and many people you know are into guns. Well, someone needs to maintain, clean, and repair those guns, and it could be you. Now get a free How-To Gunsmith DVD sampler from AGI, the American Gunsmithing Institute. Learn the art of professional gunsmithing as a part or full-time career. Develop a lucrative business by learning the art of gunsmithing through over 71 exclusive DVD training courses. Get started today by ordering our free DVD sampler video and catalog at AmericanGunsmithDVD.com. See how to quickly learn firearm disassembly, reassembly, accurizing, customizing, super tuning, refinishing, trigger repair, and much more for rifles, pistols, and shotguns. To order your free DVD sampler and catalog, call 800-367-9792 or go to AmericanGunsmithDVD.com. Ask about a bonus $10 savings coupon when you call 800-367-9792 or go to AmericanGunsmithDVD.com. Learn how. Learn now with AmericanGunsmithDVD.com.
We are back live. I've got a long list of these, and again, I'm going to produce a special video that will air in the next few days here on the radio/television program. If you want to see the TV part, folks, prisonplanet.tv. But dealing with real threats, genetic engineering, nuclear weapons, government bioweapons programs, and you guys did find the mousepox story, right, where the U.S. and Australian governments put out the genetic code for a mouse pox that can be designed for humans that kills 99% of those that come in contact with it. I mean, all of this is real. That's the one they found. That's from AP. A genetically engineered mousepox virus designed to evade vaccines, underscoring biotechnology's deadly potential. Yeah, that's it. That's one of them. And it kills 99% of humans that come in contact with. This is what the government is making. In fact, this strain, it killed all of the mice. And we said they could easily change it for humans. And they do this in the name of biodefense. And it evades all vaccines. That's the type of real threat. And what we know of is 10 to 40, depending on which technology you look at, or more, old technology. They have more advanced technology. And that's why the globalists are on such power trips. And while the general public's busy obsessed with football and mindless issues, the controllers of this planet are openly saying they're setting up the global government to kill Alex Jones, to kill John Doe, to kill you. And then you've got the uncontrolled things like sun flares or giant asteroids or, things like that. But those events happen, every million years. That's just a dead reckoning, guesstimation of what many scientists say. This is something we're dealing with now, exponential technology. And the globalists claim, going back 100 years, they wanted world government with the League of Nations and the UN and to end the threat of us destroying ourselves. That's been the big push since the nuclear age started in 1945, officially. But they were worried about it in 1900 when they had the equations from Max Planck and others. The German physicist. And that's one of the big secrets of the New World Order is they claim they're doing all this to protect the earth, to protect themselves, to put in a system to suppress all these technologies, but they develop them. They're so corrupt, they give them the third world countries as a pretext to invade them. And when you look at it, the globalists say they're survival of the fittest because they're ruthless, they're cunning, they're inbred, they're psychopathic many times. They've passed on these psychopathic traits by intermarrying. And you're giving psychopathic, nihilistic, murderous, transhumanist control freaks demigod-like powers, but they're still men and they're corrupt. And if you really look at all the evidence, they're probably going to destroy the planet. Something right out of Revelations. Killing the ocean, killing 2/3 of the planet. All of that is a real threat. And then they say they're selling global government in the name of stopping all of that. They tell the public it's to end poverty and to stop the global warming. And that's just the public excuses. But in the published UN annals, Club of Rome, CFR, it's available but not widely disseminated. They say they've got to do this to save the earth from GMO, to save the earth from genetic engineering, to save the earth from nuclear weapons, when they are the ones rapidly deploying it. Open air. They have a death wish. And so many of the global controllers are not really controllers. They think they are. They're compartmentalized. They're on power trips. They've been given a limited view into what they're building, what they're conjuring. But we are now here at this point, and it is so important to get this message out to everyone that people need to understand that even if you're a powerful billionaire, your future, your children's future is threatened by this consortium that you are a part of. Even if you're compartmentalized, you must wake up to the full horror. If we can't get the general public to wake up to the fact that sodium fluoride in their water and many other foods is deadly and reduces IQ, fertility, increases cancer, how are we going to get people concerned about GMO crops that we know kill the animals that eat them and debilitate and kill the humans that eat them long term? And the system knows this. The system is doing this on purpose. This is nightmarish. And the globalists are so arrogant, they believe their technology is so much more advanced that whatever they're releasing on us, they can control. No, the globalists are good at destroying things. They're good at creating mischief and then organizing the crisis so they get more power. But they're not God. They're not omnipresent, no matter if Google thinks they are. And they are going to destroy themselves along with us with them. So we need to pray to God that people open up their minds and their souls and realize